guys and gals and all my non-binary friends. Today we're gonna have a little chit chat, get ready me, talking about the prom police and Chika. Yeah, let's get into it. Talk about you weird bitches and kids. Like, let's talk about it. Cause normally I get on the predators. Today I wanna get on the I hate kids brigade, okay? I just think it's weird. Like, why? Why do you hate children? Explain it. Come here. Yeah, come here. Yeah. Explain yourself. Because I don't get it. Yes, can kids be annoying? Yes. Can kids ask so many questions? Yes. Can kids yada, 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 yada? Yes. But to use the H word, like hate about children, I'm just so confused. Like, I just don't get it. Make it make sense, because it's weird. It's weird that you can sit here and be like, I hate kids with a straight face and be dead ass serious. Like, that's weird to me. That is so odd to me. Like, you hate kids. So you little helpless children. Out of all the people you can have beef with, that's who you're choosing to have beef with. Helpless children. Because what? Because they have too many rights? What? Like, kids are arguably the most oppressed class out of anybody. Black people, queer people. Kids are the most vulnerable people in the world. And you're like, actually that tracks, because y'all really hate vulnerable people. So actually that makes a lot of sense, but it's still very odd. Like, let's start off with the prom police. Yeah. Why would you get on the internet and decide, oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna critique the most exciting moment of a child's high school career. I'm gonna critique the one time a child has a possibility of feeling like a princess or king or queen or magical or like whatever, feeling like a celebrity. I'm going to critique that. I'm going to critique their families for even spending money on them, because children deserve nothing, I guess. Y'all are like, it's weird. It's weird. And the fact that you don't think it's weird, it's even weirder. Y'all get on here and y'all like, how dare y'all waste money on your child one night for your child? Shut up. Literally shut up. Like, y'all were kids at one point. Like, y'all were legit children at one point, and you're sitting here like, yeah, I know I was a kid at one point in my life, but I'm not anymore, and I hate those. Like, I hate them. Is that not a cry for help? Are you mad because I know a lot of times people, and I was listening to this, like, I can't remember the TikToker, but they were basically saying, like, anything that comes with emotion, any kind of emotions, if it's not being like, oh, you're being a woman, then they're gonna be like, oh, you're childish, oh, you're being childish, or you're being childish. So y'all are upset because children get to emote, but that's the thing, children don't even get to emote. Y'all tell children, oh, be quiet, you're a big boy, you don't need to cry, big girls don't cry, yada yada yada, all this stuff. And it's like, girl, everybody deserves a chance to cry. Everybody deserves a chance to feel their feelings and have their feelings validated. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get so upset that people are choosing not to abuse their children. Y'all get so upset when people are like, well, I'm gentle parenting. I saw this one TikToker and she was like, I'm not trying to teach my children obedience, because that basically opens them up to predatory adults. Because if you teach children to just obey authority and obey adults, then they're going to obey a predator. Which, I mean, yeah, the math is mathing. But y'all are so upset. Y'all are like, no, they need to know how to obey. You don't get to just shut the fuck, like, literally, there's the door, bitch. Because why are you so upset? Because someone's like, yeah, I don't think obedience is what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is for my child to be able to express their feelings, understand where I'm coming from, and we get what needs to be done. Not blind obedience, not obedience, period. Because she was like, I don't distinguish between blind obedience and obedience. And it's very radical. But hey, a lot of y'all, Harriet would have left way back. way back, way back. And I know Harriet was knocking kids out when she was on that, but that was for their own good. Y'all are just sick. Y'all are just sick, and it's twisted. Y'all decide that, oh, kids are up for grab, and I'm gonna repost children's pictures of prom night, and not only am I gonna repost it, but I'm going to be critiquing how they look, how they chose, like it's the Met Gala. Are y'all okay? But then, okay, fast forward 2, 3, 4 weeks, Chika want to come and become the face of the I Hate Kids movement, which there's two parts to that conversation, right? First of all, y'all really, a lot of y'all don't give a fuck that Chika was out here talking bad about kids. Y'all just took it as an opportunity to talk shit about a dark-skinned fat black woman, because let's be fucking for real. If you really gave a fuck about kids, you wouldn't be talking about Chika the way y'all talking about Chika. You would just be addressing the fucking issue. But anyway, yeah, Chika then decided to make herself the face of the goddamn I Hate Kids movement, and it's like, girl, are you for real? Are you for real? Are you serious? It's the oddest, weirdest thing to watch people like genuinely be like, yeah, F those kids. Like, I've jokingly said F those kids because it's funny. It's supposed to be ironic because everyone's supposed to care about kids. Like, but y'all are serious. Y'all don't do enough to protect kids, but then y'all want to bash children. It's really sick. And then be mad because people are like, I suffered a lot of abuse as a child, and I think I'm gonna not put my child under that same abuse. No, you need to help them, please help them, Lord, because it's nothing but rocks rolling around in those heads. Like, I swear to God, it doesn't make sense. Like, why are y'all like this? Like, I literally, so many times on the internet, I look around and I'm just like, why are y'all are serious? Like, y'all are dead ass right now. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with these people? When I saw that chicken thing, like, damn, what did kids do to make that nigga that mad? And all they did was exist and be in children. What are we talking about? Like, y'all go to kids movies and be mad that kids are there. Y'all, it's just really weird. It's bizarre. Like, it's the most bizarre thing. And it's like, to me, it's a larger issue of, yeah, y'all don't care about any of the marginalized groups. Y'all definitely don't give a fuck about kids because they can't even advocate for themselves. Children can barely even advocate for themselves. You know, when I realized that people really didn't give a fuck about kids, when they let all them little white kids die and didn't do anything about gun violence, I was like, oh, y'all like using children as like a propaganda machine, like, oh, protect the kids, like, against trans people, against against drag queens. But those same people don't give a fuck about kids because they not doing nothing about the predators in their family, in their churches, at their schools. They're doing nothing about it. Y'all are, it's the way that children are used is, I hate it. I like legit hate it. It makes me so fucking sad. Like, it literally makes me so fucking sad because, like, children are so precious. No, they're not perfect because at the end of the day, they're still human beings. So no, they're not perfect, but they are so precious. And they did not ask to be, just like none of us asked to be on this earth. Children did not ask to be on this earth. They did not whisper in their dad's ear, busting out in there. Just do it so I can get here because I'm dying to be on earth. They never did that. So why are y'all over here attacking children? You think those, even if those, whatever kids Chika was mad about, you think there's a 99% chance they did not ask their mama to put them on that flight. There's a 99% chance they did not ask their mother to put them on the flight. But that doesn't mean they don't get to travel. It's the weirdest thing. Y'all just want a childless existence. Like, the way children have just been pushed, like, out of all different types of spaces. Kids can't even go to kids movies without adults being mad. I love a good kids movie, okay, but I'm not gonna be mad if there's children there. Are you serious? Y'all, kids made TikTok what it is today, and y'all pushed them out. Like, it's just a really sad thing to watch happen. It's a really sad thing to watch happen. Like, kids don't deserve that. Kids deserve so much more. I just feel like we live in a very just like unsafe world, because it's, to be human is to never truly have protection from fellow humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids are not protected. Let's be fucking for real. We do not equip our children with the knowledge on how to protect themselves from predatory adults. And then when teenagers are not protected, teenagers are constantly sexualized in the media. Like, I recently watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I was so happy because the kids actually looked like kids. And they were doing age-appropriate stuff. They weren't doing hard drugs. They smoked a little weed, drank a little alcohol, but nothing crazy. Like, yeah, the main character got drunk once, but it was a nice teen experience. Like, teens are constantly over-sexualized in our media and in real life, and then young people are preyed upon, and no one really wants to talk about it either. Like, it's just... And then beyond, after that, after you're a kid, everyone uses the excuse, well, you're not a child anymore, so you shouldn't be acting like this. You shouldn't be feeling your feelings. You shouldn't be emotional. You're acting like a child. You're acting like a child. My brother, oh my God, anytime you argue with him, he's like, that's childish. You're being childish. You're being childish. He will call anybody childish. He will literally call our parents childish. Mind you, my dad is 72 and my mom's 52. But they're children. Because being considered a child, being seen as a childish is the worst thing possible. But honestly, children are fucking awesome. They're fucking awesome, and they can teach you so fucking much about this world. These eyes who are laying eyes on things that y'all have been looking at for decades, they're fresh eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, children are just so amazing, and it's just like, even they don't get a chance to just be kids, because you're telling a 1-year-old, aren't you a big boy? Don't be crying. Aren't you a big girl? Big girls don't cry. Don't cry. No. I'm not a big boy. I'm a fucking toddler. Like, please, can I just be a fucking toddler? Like, damn. Don't let them have any development. Oh, they so grown. They just so grown. They're not grown. They're a kid growing. They're a kid growing. Let them be a kid. Let them be a kid. Let children exist. Let children exist. Let children have safe spaces, bro. Like, y'all are just exhausting. I fucked up, so I was just like finishing up my face, right? And when I put my little powder around my nose, I add, a little nose contour. I forgot that I used my nose contour for a darker shadow the last time I finished my makeup, for like darker eyeshadow. And so now I have like a really dark nose contour, and it's just like, that's not me. Like, I would never do this. I look like a clown. I really don't, but not really about looking like a clown. I feel like it doesn't look that bad because I did so good with the rest of my makeup, so it kind of like, it just is what it is, This is good, because in the last video that I put up, I did not like how my makeup turned out. Like, I felt like it looked real like weird at the end, but I feel like I look good this time. It's like, I just want us to give a fuck about each other. And I feel like, if we can't even give a fuck about kids, how are we ever gonna give a fuck about grown-ass adults? Because we act like kids can't even act like kids. We don't even want kids to exist, even though we've all been children. If you've never been black, if you've never been white, if you've never been queer, if you've never been straight, if you've never been all these other marginalized identities, we've all been children. We've all been children, and we still don't give a fuck about them. It's insane. You know how people are like, everyone should be a server so they know how it is, so that when they go there, they tip people. Everyone knows how it is to be a kid, and yet they still treat children like shit. I don't get it. But okay, thank you for listening. I love my look so much better than the last time. I'm so happy with it. Definitely know what I need to do from now on. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your hand, wash your face, wear a mask, wash your ass, and don't be a shithead to kids. Like, be fucking for real. Bye.